recording.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, if you have to pray, you can mute, and also if you have that option of voice recording.
Okay, please, you'll inbox me in WhatsApp.
Okay, I will.
Okay, thank you. Welcome to today's class. So as you can see on my screen, I have my Microsoft Word here. And it's written, Herzlich willkommen. I would like to welcome you all to today's class. It's a beginner A1 class. And my name is Bridgette. I live in Germany. I live in Munich. Yes, I've also lived in Austria, and I've attended the language courses until C1. And I'm also a student. I'm doing an Ausbildung. For those who knows, it's a training. I'm a student, and you work and study at the same time. So in today's class, as I have written, you are going to learn how to introduce yourself, how to pronounce the alphabet. There'll be a YouTube video showing the alphabet, and there is the verb conjugation. I'll be switching into my screen. I have Microsoft Word, and I also have the browser. I think I have the textbook too for some cases. A minute. I have the textbook there. And you're also going to be learning about the verb conjugation. So I'll go to the textbook and we can begin. So on the first class, you're supposed to be knowing how to greet someone and how to say your name. Up there you can see Wie heißen Sie? That means what's your name? Sagen Sie Ihren Namen? Can you say your name? So it's all about saying hello and what is your name. Hello is hallo, ich heiße. That means my name is. Ich heiße Bridgette, your name. And wie heißen Sie is asking the other person, what is your name? So I will send you these notes on the WhatsApp group when we are done. There is sich begrüßen, that is to say hello. And there is sich vorstellen, that is to introduce yourself. Okay, so the first thing you learn is ich heiße Bridgette. Wie heißen Sie? But that is the official way of greeting of asking someone else's name. Does anyone want to try the introducing yourself? Hello, ich heiße Bridgette, or you can ask someone else, or you can ask me, wie heißen Sie? Anyone who wants to try, put on your mic and tell your names. Ich heiße, hello, ich heiße Bridgette. Wie heißen Sie? And someone else can say their names. Please put on your mics and introduce yourself.
Hallo, ich heiße Franklin. Wie heißen Sie?
Someone else to try.
Hallo, ich heiße Sheila. Wie heißen Sie?
Nice.
Ich heiße Kudra. Wie heißen Sie?
Ich heiße Tracy. Wie heißen Sie?
Wie heißen Sie? Wie heißen Sie?
Wie heißen Sie?
Anyone else who wants to try?
Hallo, ich heiße Alu. Wie heißen Sie?
Very good.
Hello.
Hallo.
Ich heiße Judy. Wie heißen Sie?
Good. Anyone else?
Hello, my name.
Ich heiße.
Wie Sie heißen Sie?
Good.
Hello. Hello.
Go ahead.
Ich heiße wie?
Okay.
Hello.
Okay, now we can. Hello.
Ich heiße Mary. Wie heißen Sie?
Sehr gut. Very good. In the next section, as you can see, wer ist das? Sagen Sie den Namen. Wer ist das? It means who is that? For example, das ist Bridgette. So wer das ist? Who is that? And then you can respond, das ist Bridgette. Wer ist das? Das ist Bridgette. Or das ist die Lehrerin. That is the teacher. So I think it's important for you to know in German, there are two ways of speaking to somebody. As in our case, we have asked, wie heißen Sie? Wie heißen Sie? That was ours. Wie heißen Sie? That is the official way. The official way, it's in capital. The Z is capital. It's the official way of speaking to someone. For example, in a class setting, you will use the official way, but in this class, I want us to use the do form, which is the formal way. And Z is also used when you're addressing someone who is older than you, like a grandmother or a grandfather, someone you don't know. Or for example, in an office setting, you will also use Z form. Do form you use for the people you know very well, for the people you are very close to, for your family members, your close friends. That's how it is. So in this class, we'll be using do form, although in the book, it's the Z form, but you can always switch as you wish. Okay, so I will switch to YouTube. First of all, I want you to be familiar with the German alphabet.
Du hast also eine Geschäftsidee für den Shop deiner Träume.
Is the voice clear?
To me, it's clear.
A little bit.
Yes.
Okay.
Like cheese.
Okay.
Very clear.
Okay. Let me go to, as you can see, that's the German alphabet. there are different letters. There is the A umlaut. Okay, all the other letters are normal, the normal letters. There is the A umlaut, the O umlaut, the U umlaut, and the SZ. Those are the new alphabets you're going to learn in the German alphabet. So I'll put this recording. It's the alphabet, how you pronounce it. Make sure you listen and repeat afterwards so that you can know the pronunciation. And then, like the homework of today, you should learn the German alphabet, how to pronounce it. You should be able to pronounce all the alphabets as they are, because that will help you in reading and also in learning as we go on.
Das wird super. Perfekt. Unglaublich. Ganz groß. Es gibt nur eine Sache zu klären. Alles. Mit Shopifys All-in-One-Commerce-Plattform kannst du deinen Online-Shop bauen. Schnell, zuverlässig und ohne zu programmieren. Schaffe eine einmalige Marke mit anpassbaren Themes. Verkaufe online, lokal und dort, wo es in Zukunft wichtig ist. Und steuere alles von einem Ort. Darum passiert täglich in jeder Minute etwas Großartiges. Ein neuer Verkäufer macht seinen ersten Verkauf mit Shopify.
Hello and welcome to our first lesson. In this lesson, you will learn about the German alphabet and the basic rules of pronunciation. Let's start. In the following, I will read the alphabet out loud, and please repeat after me in order to practice your listening and pronunciation skills. Let's start. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Well done! This was the first 26 letters of the German alphabet, and as you can see, the German alphabet is similar to the English alphabet in terms of using the same characters, but the pronunciation is completely different. Now let's have a look at each letter and learn some German words. Let's start with the first letter, A. A. Please repeat after me. A. The letter A is pronounced like the A in the word astronaut, and in the longer version, it sounds like the A in the word far. Your first German word is Apfel. Apfel, which means apple. Let's continue with B. B. Now let's review what you just learned. You learned the 26 letters of the German.
Hält die ganze Nacht mit intelligentem Akku. Das Google Pixel.
Ich habe einen Essay verfasst und eine Woche lang daran gearbeitet. Nun zeige ich dir, wie ich ihn mit Grammarly lektoriere. Links
Alphabet and also 26. Now let's have a look at the special letters called Umlaute. There are exactly 3 of them. The first one looks like this. It's an A with a double dot above the A. We call it Ä, or A Umlaut. A Umlaut. A Umlaut is pronounced like the E in the word melon or in the A of the word age. The second umlaut is Ö, or O umlaut. Ö is pronounced like the word flirt or the word girl. The last umlaut is Ü, or U umlaut. For this letter, there's no equivalent in English. There is one more special letter in the German alphabet which looks like this. We call it SZ. SZ, or scharfes S. Scharfes S, which means a sharp S. This letter is pronounced like the double S in the word kiss. And always remember, this letter, SZ, is the only letter that will never be at the beginning of a word. Now let's review what you just learned.
Okay, so those were the German alphabet. And that's how they are pronounced. You can keep practicing on YouTube videos so that you can know how they are practiced, and that will help you in the pronunciations. Does anyone have a question up to there? Okay, so we will go on. As you can see down here, the next page 9. And it's written hören Sie, wie heißt das Lied? Und welche deutschen Namen kennen Sie schon? Hören Sie, hören is listen. As you can see, this is the Z form. Hören means listen, listen to. You listen to the song. Das Lied is the song. So which German names do you know already? So I will share again the YouTube, and you can listen to the song and tell me which German names you already know or which German names you listen to. Just listen to the song only. Don't let the conversation scare you. Listen to the songs and maybe we can discuss which words we have heard.
Menschen.
Is it clear?
A1.
Is it clear to everyone?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Großbuch.
Okay.
Huber Verlag, Ismaning. Lektion 1. Hallo, ich bin Nicole. Aufgabe 1. Wo wohnt Winfried?
Ja, hallo? Wer ist denn da?
Hallo, wie geht's? Ich heiße Winfried.
Oh, Winfried.
Und ich komme aus Österreich.
Aha.
Ich bin 32.
Ja.
Nicht verheiratet.
Oh.
Und ich wohne in
Winfried? Winfried? Wo wohnt Winfried? Wohnt er in Freiburg? Wohnt er in Zürich, in Köln, in Frankfurt? Wohnt er in Stuttgart? Wohnt er in Hamburg? Wo wohnt Winfried? Wo wohnt Winfried? Wo wohnt Winfried? Wohnt er in Schwerin? Wohnt er in München, in Bonn, in Berlin? Wohnt er in Bamberg? Wohnt er in Wien? Wo wohnt Winfried? Wo wohnt Winfried?
Okay, so who can tell me what they've heard from the recording?
I heard the name of cities.
Pardon?
I heard the name of the cities.
Aha, yeah, very good. He has mentioned a few cities. What else?
They started with the greetings.
Yeah. And what else? There was wo wohnt Winfried. Did you hear that? Wo wohnt Winfried? Yeah. He asked that.
Yeah.
From my screen, it's called V-Fragen. V-Fragen. For example, he has asked wo wohnt Winfried? And there's one which we asked, wie heißt du? Or wie heißen Sie? They are all called V-Fragen. With the formal way. And there is also wer bist du? Who are you? There is also woher kommst du? We will learn about the conjugation. How you conjugate, for example, this word comes from the word kommen. Kommen, which means to come. And for example, wohnt comes from the word wohnen, which means to live. So back to the textbook on page 6. Okay, so let's try this example. Number 2, listen to the recording. Number 2, und wer bist du? Who can tell me what that is? Wer bist du? Wer bist du? that we had. It means who are you? Who are you and who are you? So hören Sie, we say that is to listen. Und kreuzen Sie an. Kreuzen, it is to make a cross. Ich heiße Winfred Paco. What's the name of the man? There. Ich bin Nicole Winfred. You choose which one according to the recording. So let me put the recording again.
Aufgabe 2a.
Winfried. Param, pam, 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 param. Winfried. Param, pam, 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 param.
Winfried!
Hallo, ich heiße Paco. Und wer bist du?
Ich heiße Nicole. Badam, bam, bam,
Bam,
bam,
bam,
bam,
bam,
para.
Should I repeat again?
Yes, you repeat.
Okay, let me repeat again.
Winfried. Param, pam, pam.
Pardon? Pardon?
Pam, pam, param.
Winfried!
Hallo, ich heiße Paco. Und wer bist du?
Ich heiße Nicole. Badam, bam, bam,
Bam,
bam,
bam,
bam,
bam,
para.
Okay, so in this case, they are saying their names, both of them. Did anyone hear what was the name of the guy? The first guy? Yeah.
Paco.
Very good. And how about the second one?
Nicole. Guy's name is Paco, and the guy is Nicole.
Yeah, you're right. Very good. So, as you can see there, ich komme aus Mexico. I come from Mexico. So I will show you right now how to conjugate verbs. So there is on my screen. I'm sharing a moment. Just a moment. Pardon? Grammatic. Okay, so there is ich, that means I. Du is you. Sie, es, that is he. She. Sie is she. He and es is it. And there is wir, that is we. And then ihr is it is just the same as you. It's you. And it's used when you are addressing many people at once. There is sie, the two forms of sie. So one of the sie with capital letter is the official letter, is the official form. The official form is always capital. It never changes. But the plural is small letter. For example, we have the verb. Which verb have we learned today? We will try. Anyone who can give me any verb which we've learned today?
Common.
Yeah, common. We can do common. Common, which means to come. Ish, when you conjugate it, it will be ish, come. The N disappears when it's ish. For do, you'll add st. Do comes. For air, for z, air, s, it will be air, kommt.
What does it mean now, each komme?
Ich komme means I am coming.
I'm coming.
Yeah, I am coming. You're welcome. And then if we are talking about us, all of us, wir, it will be wir kommen. The verb remains the same. And then for ihr, it will be kommt. And for sie, it will be kommen. So most of the time, wir and sie, plural and official, it remains the same. It doesn't change. It's almost the same for almost all regular verbs. We can try wohnen. Kommen is to come. And we can try ich wohne. Wohnen is to live. We can try that one. Wohnen. If you know the answer, you can answer. Ich.
Wohne.
Yeah, it's the same format. How about du?
Du.
Du wohnst. Yeah, du wohnst. Sie, er, es.
Wohnt.
Yeah. Wohnt. Yeah.
Wohnen.
Yeah, wohnen. It will be the same. Ihr.
Wohnt.
Wohnt. Sie. Both forms.
Wohnen.
Wohnen, yeah.
Bridgette, I have a question.
Yes. Yes.
The leave, is it the leave of L-I-V-E or leave of L-E-A-V-E?
It's leave. I've written
Leave,
2 times.
Yeah.
To live as it is.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
And it's also the same as to live. Try and conjugate the verb leben. And you can send your answers in the chat. So after 1 hour, does anyone need a break? Because if you're using bundles, I heard that after 1 hour, like you have to buy bundles again in the second hour. That some bundles expire after 1 hour. So if you need a break, please let me know so that I can know if there are people who are using data. Yeah. Okay. You're welcome.
Kindly tell us how you can.
Pardon?
Kindly tell us how you can record the lesson.
I'm still working on that. But someone is recording right now.
Okay, please.
Okay. Yeah. So I can see someone who has already answered. So for the verb, it will be ich lebe. Almost all verbs is the same. Du lebst. For er lebt. Wir leben. For ihr lebt. Sie, capital and official and plural, it will be leben. So that's how you conjugate the verbs. Make sure you practice. I will send you this chart, and here there are different verbs, and you can notice, for example, to laugh, lachen, lachen, lachst, RCS lacht, lachen, lacht, lächeln. It's almost the same, almost all the verbs, the regular verbs. But there are some exceptions which we will learn. Yeah. Yeah, I can see. Yeah. Guys, please make sure you please mute your videos. Yeah. So as you can see, this chart has different verbs. For example, to laugh, lachen, lache, lachst, lacht, lachen. It's almost the same for almost all verbs. If you can look at them, for example, lebe, wohne, liebe, brauche, spiele, it's the same format. You can take a look at the chart and see. As you can see, wir is the same for all verbs, the same as the German infinitive. And also sie, formal, and sie for plural. It's the same format. Hope we are together. I'll send you the chart after the class so that you can have a look at it and also do practice on the verbs. Okay, so there is be. Please try and conjugate this verb. Can someone please conjugate? Can someone please conjugate the verb at part B? Exactly what you've learned. It comes from the verb kommen, which means to come. I come from Kenya. Woher kommst du? Ich komme aus. Here it is. Woher kommst du? That means where are you from? Ich komme aus Mexico. If you're from Mexico. Ich komme aus Kenya. Anyone who can conjugate the verbs here, who can give us the answer of B? Yes, those who have raised their hands.
Where comes to?
Yeah.
Each comma, aus Mexico.
Aus Mexico.
Aus Mexico.
Yeah, very good. On top of the book, you can see there's hello, there's Guten Tag. That's a greeting. You greet someone anytime in between the day. There's Guten Morgen. Good morning. Guten Abend. Good evening. There's Gute Nacht. Guten Nacht. That is good night. There is Tschüss. That's to say bye-bye. And that's Auf Wiedersehen. It means we'll see one another again. And when you go to page 11, hope we are clear until there. How to greet someone in German. There is Wie geht's dir? There are two ways. Wie geht's dir and wie geht's Ihnen? We said there is the official way and there is the formal way. So this is the formal way. Wie geht's dir is the formal way. You can greet your friend that way. But if you go to an office or if you're greeting your boss, you'll greet him wie geht es Ihnen? Or if someone is older than you, it is wie geht es Ihnen? And there are two ways of responding. Those are the very normal ways. Mir geht es gut. And when you're not okay, mir geht es nicht gut. And there are more down here. There is sehr gut, danke. That is, you are very, very okay. Or you're doing very well. Gut, danke. You can see one smiley down there. Auch gut. I'm also good. That is also auch. Es geht means that the situation it's not so good and it's not so bad. And then there is nicht so good. That one, you're not okay. Okay, so I will ask you, wie geht es euch? Wie geht es
What does
euch?
it mean, nicht?
Pardon?
Nicht.
Please ask again.
What does it mean? Nicht so good. Yani only nicht.
Nicht so good means you're not doing good. Can you see it on my screen? I'm showing it right now. Nicht so good. You can see the smiley face, which is looking downward.
Yeah, but my question is nicht, only nicht.
Nicht means not. I'm not doing well. Not. Nicht is not. Nicht is not. Yeah. So wie geht es euch? Euch it means I'm asking all of you. Wie geht es euch? You can send a smiley face on the chat on how you're doing and write good or let me give you an example. I hope everyone can be able to write on the chat. Mir geht es gut. I've just written on the chat, mir geht es gut. So write how you're doing, just to practice.
Excuse me.
Yes.
If you are not sure about the formal and informal, is it safer to use the formal? Is it okay to use the formal?
You need to know which is the formal and which is the informal. That's very important.
Yeah. So if you address maybe your friends formally, is it maybe it will come out not well?
Yeah, it's very weird to speak to a friend with Z form, and when you use do, it's much more friendlier.